Students, welcome you all on the behalf of Rahul Anand Tutorials. So as you know that I am Rahul Anand and this is somewhat around my channel whose name is actually the Rahul Anand Tutorials. So now let's begin with the very interesting topics which are often being asked in terms of your Neet, often the Aiims, often the All India Pre-Medical Examination. So these are literally belonging from which of the chapters of your book. So these are belonging from the evolution case. So now here we are going to study about what? So here we are going to study about the evidence of the evolution. So particularly when we are talking about these cases, so we are having what? So we are having the evidence with reference to what? With reference to the pre-existing fossils. And when we are talking about these cases, means what are actually the fossils, remember? So the pre-existing portion with reference to what? So the pre-existing dead decaying matter with reference to the living organism are coming under what case? So these are coming under the fossils case. So we are often very clear about that, remember? So we are having the dinosaurs, literally, when they particularly die. So we are having the different composition as well as what? The dead decaying matter with reference to that organism body. So these are coming under what case? So these are known as the fossils with reference to the dinosaur. So often playing important role for what? Often playing important role to provide the evidence with reference to the case of what? Evidence with reference to the case of the evolution. Now, so when we are talking often we are having the evidence with reference to what? Often we are having the evidence with reference to the resistant variety of the organisms. Remember what are actually the resistant variety of the organisms? So all the organisms are having the unique potential of what? To better fit or other what? Or other better full fit with reference to its environment. But literally, when there will be particularly stresses are literally being increased with reference to what? Such as in terms of the race of the food or other what? Or other the race with reference to the here in terms of the favorable environmental condition, as well as race on the basis of what? Race on the basis of the favorable mating season. So there will be particularly what? So the organism for its better survival, it will start to evolve as well as form what? As well as result in order to encounter with reference to the certain types of the states. So these are literally coming under what case? So these are literally coming under the case of the variation. Now, so when we are talking about what are actually the variation, remember? So change in the regular frequency of gene result in the cause of what? So change in the regular frequency of gene are causing the here minor order in terms of the variation case. Often you are having the another type of the cases such as what? Such as we are having the mutation case, but the case is quite a bit different, remember? So in this case we will be having the change with reference to what? Change in the single gene. After that what? After that change in the mRNA sequence. Then what? Then change with reference to the DNA. Often after that what? After change in terms of the here in terms of the amino acid. Then what? Then in terms of the protein. Then what? Then in terms of the phenotype. After that what will be happening? The characteristics will be changed. After that what will be happening? The overall characteristics with reference to what? With reference to that organism will literally change. It results in the formation of what? So it results in the case of the mutation. But when we are talking about the case of the variation, so you are having the another concept as well as the mild introduction. So we are having what? So we are having the change in terms of what? So change in the regular frequency of gene. It literally causes what? So it literally causes the variation case. Often when we are talking about these cases, means what are actually the another cases regarding on the basis of what? Regarding on the basis of the evolution evidence. So you are having what? So evolution evidence regarding on the basis of the here minor order in terms of the anatomy as well as the morphology. Remember what are actually the anatomy and morphology? Nothing to make you explain about that. Now after that when we are talking about the another type of the evidence of the evolution, so you are having what? So we are having the here minor order in terms of the evidence from the white winged moth. Often what? Often the black winged moth. So these we are literally present with reference in the what of the region of the country or either in what of the regions of the particular world. So it was nothing else but the country of the England. As well as talking about the era in which particularly these were discovered. Minor order what? Minor order in terms of the evidence of the evolution regarding on the case of what? Regarding on the case of the white winged moth as well as the black winged moth. So it was particularly the era of 1850. Now, so when we are talking about the another cases regarding on the basis of what? Means what are actually the evidence on the basis of what? So when we are talking about the evidence of the evolution regarding on the basis of the anatomy as well as the morphology. So we are having the two broad kind of the categories here. So we are having what? So we are having the homologous organs as well as what? As well as the analogous organs. So now let's understand about these, means what are actually the homologous organs as well as so when we are talking about the case of what? Of the evidence of the evolution regarding on the basis of what? Regarding on the basis of the resemblance with reference to the anatomy as well as what? As well as the morphology. So we are having the two broad categories in it. So these are what? So these are the homologous organs that we are having the analogous organs. So now let's understand about these means what are actually the homologous organs. Then what? Then what are actually the analogous organs? So talking about these means what are actually the homologous organs. So the particular organism which will be bearing what? So the particular organism which will be bearing or rather resembling the similar types of the structure as well as what? As well as coming from the similar origin. But here we are having the exception case. But these are particularly having the particular organs which are specialized to perform what? So these are having the particular organs which are specialized in order to perform the different as well as the vital works. So these are coming under what case? So these are coming under the homologous organs case. So by the name itself you could understand means homologous. Okay. So means what? So the organs which will be present. So it will be particularly resembling as well as the structure will be coordinated with reference to what? With reference to the state in order in term of what? In order in term of the resemblance with reference to the similarities in it. So when we are talking about the examples, so you are having the best examples such as what? Such as we are having the reptiles, often what? Often the amphibians, often what? Often the birds as well as the mammals cases. Remember? So when we are talking about the case of the mammals, so we are often coming under the case of the mammals. Why is it so? This is due to because in the case of the female, we are having the lactation period. Often we are having the breastfeeding mechanism. So these are literally coming under what case? So the organism which will be having the breastfeeding mechanism control. So these will be coming under nothing else case. But what? But the case of the mammals. Talking about the case of the human beings, so we are often having what? So we are often having the different types of the lines, such as what? Such as the four lines, as well as the different types of the portion resemblance. So these are coming under what case? So these are coming under the evidence. So how particularly we evolved. Remember? So our ancestor is often being broadly divided, such as what? Such as the Ramapithecus. After the series of experiment, we have got what? So we have got the our stage. So we are actually coming under what case? So we are coming under the case of the Homo sapiens particularly. So you are very clear about that means Homo particularly represent what? As well as the sapiens particularly represent what? Remember, we are having the generic name as well as the specific name. So we'll be understanding about that later. Now, so when we are talking about this case, mean in order the presence of the four lines of the human beings. So we are particularly coming under what case? So these are literally employed in order for the walking cases as well as what? As well as the different words. So we are often having as well as coming under the case of animals. But we literally perform the different as well as the vital words in order now. But literally on the previous age, we were having the four lines which were employed in order to perform what? Which were employed in order to perform the walking case. After that, you are often having the bat. So talking about the four wings or rather the four lines of the bat. So these are particularly being specialized in order for what? So of course these are having the bat in order in terms of the four lines which are specialized in order to perform the flying cases, of course. After that, you are having the different types of the organisms, such as we are having the cheetahs. Talking about its wings, or either the four lines, so it will be specialized in order to perform what? So it will be specialized in order for the case of the running. Often you are having the four lines of what? Of the whales. So these are particularly being specialized in order for what? In order for the swimming cases, as well as when